Hey everybody, welcome to another one of Chris's beer review skis. That's right. I know you like how I turned that around there. Anyway, I was at Queen's Key LCBO and I saw a beer that I've never seen at any other LCBO I've been in. And this is from the Old Credit Brewing Company Limited. We have a pale Pilsner. One thing that interests me the most here is that I love pale ales, I love IPAs. This is a pale Pilsner. So I got man's best friend, pale, and I got, worst enemy, Pilsner, side by side here. So I'm really interested in what type of concoction this has, become. It says, at Old Credit Brewing Company, our goal is to serve you a quality pale Pilsner with brew small batches with no additives or preservatives and in the finest tradition to ensure quality, freshness, and taste. We use choice quality malts, imported hops, and specially selected yeasts. Our water is charcoal filtered to ensure purity. We heat our copper kettle over an open fire, and our lengthy aging process gives our Pilsner a unique flavor we know you will enjoy. So, hell yeah, that sounds good. Especially the charcoal filtered. For the first time, I have a 680 milliliter bottle. This is totally a first at 5% ABV. And it says on the side, just to throw a little bit more emphasis out there, the new taste of an old tradition. And we have a cool looking sailboat brewery cap here, just like we have a sailboat logo right here, and that's cool. I just realized this now. This is like, in the ending, it kind of sprouts into wheat, so that's cool too. I decided to pour it into my Pilsner glass because I got a Pilsner, and because IPAs are also, well, pale ales and IPAs are also great to drink out of Pilsner glasses. So we have a wonderful happy medium. Let's pop this joint. Just to give you another, yeah, it's pretty cool. It's too bad that my close-ups don't look that great. It smells much more like a Pilsner than it does what I'm hoping it would be. It's starting to look a hell of a lot more like a Pilsner too. Pilsners are always very light-colored. They usually tend to be skunky because a lot of them come in green bottles. If anybody doesn't know what I'm talking about, if you leave green bottles in the sun, whether it's at the brewery, you're getting ready to be shipped out or whatever, it has a chemical reaction with the Pilsner beers, and it causes a skunky aroma and taste. Just like a Pilsner, very little head, but very much carbonation. It's hard to tell because of the condensation, but this is quite clear. Clearer than a lot of... I'm going the wrong route by what I was about to say there. I don't want to give any misleading information. Yeah, it smells very much like a wheat beer, a Pilsner. Of course, almost every beer is made out of wheat, but it's got a taste that I don't really like when it's the dominant taste. Okay, here it goes. Yep. Somehow, still manages to have a little bit of a skunky taste. One thing I know about Pilsners is I've never had a Pilsner where 3/4 of the way through the bottle you start noticing that it changes in taste. So I don't even have to finish this beer with you all. I can just give you a rating halfway through. Sorry about the lawnmower outside, everybody. Ugh. For those who know me well, I am not a Pilsner fan. This actually isn't very bad of one. It's got a little bit more of a maltier aftertaste, which is pretty complimentary for a Pilsner. I think there was maybe 1 or 2 other Pilsners I've tasted on camera that had that little bit of a malty aftertaste. Pasta, what's up? Pasta. My cat's crazy. She's in heat. Pasta. Oh, she's saying hey. You want some? You can smell it. No? Oh, come on. Obviously, we know who the beer fan is here. Alright, people. I'm going to rate this on my experience with Pilsner beers. For Pilsners, I'm going to give this... I'm not even going to be able to drink too much of this. Pilsners make me feel kind of bloated for some reason. But yeah, it's if you like Pilsners, this is actually one of the better ones I've ever had. So I'm going to give it 2 ratings, okay? They're both going to be out of 5. One's going to be based on the fact that it's rated from a Pilsner, and the other one's going to be based on the fact that it's going to be rated as a beer on its own. Just to give you an idea of my perspective versus... Anyways. I would say that for a Pilsner, I would give this a 3.5 out of 5. And for a beer, or an all-around beer, I'm going to give it a 2.7 out of 5. Sure you don't want any pasta? You sure? Huh? I tried. Alright, everybody. Thanks for joining me in another one of Chris's beer reviews. I did buy 2 bottles of these guys' stuff. So, not the Pale Pilsner. I bought another flavor, style, whatever you want to call it. And I knew I wasn't most likely going to like this. And the fact that I saw 2 means that the other one just may redeem this review. Alright, everybody. Again, thanks for joining Chris on another one of Chris's beer review skis. Don't drink and drive. Get a lot of crap. Drink responsibly. Cheers.